Happy Thursday, everybody. Skip Jeffries coming from the garden. It's been a while since I've done a video, probably about 2-3 weeks now. I finally made it back home from Savannah. Just wanted to kind of give you a quick update on progress that we got going on here. Shocking because it's been probably a little over a month and a half. Kind of disappointed with the corn, hoping for higher hopes for bigger stalks. Sunflowers, like every other year that we've done them, never disappoint. Those things are freaking huge and monsters. Yeah, like I said, the corn, another probably disappointing year. We do have some ears of forming, so that's not all lost. Hopefully we'll get something. And the potato beds or towers here. The regular potatoes, I think they were golden yellows. Can't remember what I planted. It's been so long ago, but they're about due for harvest here. Probably I'm gonna try to do a harvest either tonight or tomorrow, see how I'm feeling. Sweet potatoes, those things are just going crazy, so I expect a pretty good crop this year. Probably similar to what we had last year. We had sweet potatoes going out of ears. I think the biggest shock here is the tomato plants. The last video I showed, I think it was early April, and they were about maybe 6 inches tall, and we're looking at probably a good 3-4 feet tall high. They went kind of crazy. Like I said, I was gone for about a month and didn't do much upkeep or trim on it, but we've got pretty good tomatoes forming here, but a few on this one here, so I'm gonna probably end up trimming up some tomorrow. The eggplants even got a little growth going there, but that thing shot up too. The other tomatoes here, these two middle two ones have been doing pretty good. We've got some down here that are ready. These are I guess they're the sun sugar. And we actually sampled a couple of them last week, and they were pretty good. This one here, I think, is their Sugar Rush cherries, and pretty fair grouping going on. We've got tomatoes all over. This one here, I seen one hidden way up in there. I've got to thin this out. That one there looks like it's got a rot spot on it, so I don't know about that brand of tomato. We may not plant that again next year, but I think next year we will reduce the number of plants just because of how big these things get. Let me move the tomato plant to get around here. We'll hit the back side here. Thought I seen some more growing, but yeah, even the basil plant's pretty tall. But yeah, that eggplant's shot up within the last week. The peas, no one was here to harvest, so they kind of went dry, so we're kind of letting them dry on the vine here, and then we'll replant the seeds. I mean, this set here, I'll probably pick tomorrow and harvest the beans and then cut all the dead away and then maybe replant for a second season. Onions, those things have been going crazy. I'll probably pull a couple tomorrow to see what we got for growth. And then the cucumber, well, actually the dill here has gotten to be a monster in this one here, so I've been trimming that. I did a batch of pickles last week. Didn't feel like recording. I just cut the dill and made some pickles. I actually had to buy some cucumbers. This plant cucumber hedge here is doing pretty good. I got a nice monster one growing there, another one there, and this one here I've got to weed out. We got a mid-range one here. That's a good eating pickle. That's probably about it. Kind of not quite pickle season. It'll be enough to make like a cucumber salad, I think. This side here I trimmed up probably like 2 days ago. Had a little burst of energy after work and decided to trim back, but I didn't see any cucumbers growing here. Thought I seen a couple of small ones forming, but looking at it now, I'm not seeing what I thought I seen 2 days ago. So hopefully having them exposed, maybe they'll be able to pollinate and we'll get something out of there. The marigolds are getting huge again. Not as bad as last year, but getting there. Pepper plants. This one here, I guess, is a sweet green pepper. I have not seen any peppers. We got a couple buds here and there, but nothing of growth. And I don't know, maybe it's too close to the cucumber plants is what I'm thinking. So I think next year too we'll probably end up maybe doing less peppers. Jalapeno is doing really good. We harvest, this will be probably the third time harvesting. We did some barbecued jalapeno poppers. I think earlier in the week I had some I took to work for lunch. I think this was our mystery pepper plant. Looks like a bell pepper, but we've got quite a few growing on there. This one is our Cajun bell, and that thing we're gonna have to probably harvest. I think they're supposed to turn red, so we may wait a while on harvesting that. This pepper plant, last week I pickled some peppers also, which I didn't record, but I took all the peppers off this thing, and it's been probably maybe about a week, a little over a week, and we're probably gonna have to harvest some of the bigger ones here again. Probably end up doing another jar of pickled peppers again. And this back one here, I think we've got that as poblano peppers, and normally those do really well, but this one too is located close to the cucumber, so I think that may be affecting it. We haven't harvested anything off of it, but we got plenty of little buds here and there. The towers, they're doing shockingly well, better than last year, but we've had considerably more rain, so I mean, we've got quite a bit of dill going on, and our lettuce for some reason does really well on these things. I was going to take them down this year because of last year's experiment didn't go as well. but she wanted to plant some stuff in there, so we're going. The asparagus, kind of disappointing this year, but I mean, I think this is maybe our second year. So the goal for probably maybe the end of summer, I'm gonna do another self-watering bed and actually have a section just for asparagus in it. So hopefully maybe we'll see some higher yields to come. We've got it kind of established in that pot, and I think the pot's kind of restricting it. On to the second tower here. I think we got some marigolds down below looking a little dry. I believe that's basil, doing pretty well. She's got a couple random onions here and there. Yeah, that's an onion. And what she's got planted up there. All our tags seem to blow out of this thing, but we've got pretty good growth for this year's strawberries. Not as good as we hoped. I mean, we got 2 out of the 6 actually made it here. We got berries on this one here, and there's some berries on here. I think it's the terracotta clay pot. We just got to come up with a watering system that actually works and functions. I think that's more sweet potatoes in that thing there. I have no idea what's in there. Our berry plants this year, there's Itchy and Mr. Itchy Scratchy there. Berry plants, this one here, not so good. This one actually is looking pretty decent. Not sure what we got in there. And over here she said she's got zucchini. We got some buds forming there. This plant here is looking pretty healthy, so she just kind of free planted them alongside the house, so hopefully that'll do the trick. She just weeded her watermelon plants out here. So watermelons I've never done really well at. We had quite a few the first year we tried it, but they never got big enough, so we'll see how these do. These look like some random wild sunflowers that kind of popped up. But yeah, that's what we got going on in the garden. So we may do a couple more videos. I don't know if I'll do a harvest video, but maybe we'll show the results of the harvest. And I may put it at the end of this video. We'll see how crazy I get tonight or how well I feel. But anyways, just want to thank you guys for watching.